want to be free more than anything else, in my humble opinion. Now,
Yo,
Kamala Harris, they want to get in 2028. Do you guys want that? I do. I want her to run in 2028 because whoever's going to run against her would be an easy victory. Kamala, I really, and truthfully, and hold on, before I say anything else, she didn't really run the first time. She was selected, not elected. Oh, she was on that ballot, you know. She was the vice president on the ticket, not the president. And then all of a sudden, she became the presidential nominee, who no one voted for. But anyway, she been running again, and I want her to do it because if she runs, it'd be easy W for her opponent.
your openness to talk to the American people, as I said in introduction, you and I go back over a quarter century. And if there's anyone that has had open communication, is you and I. So are you gonna run again in 28?
So, okay,
I tried to be subtle, but I just figured I'd go right
but
at
that's
it.
as subtle as Reverend Al Sharpton could ever be. We love you for many things, but not being subtle. um, listen, I might. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
You're open.
All right, so what do y'all think? Should she run again in 2028 or hang it up? I mean, whoever runs, really, to be totally honest with you, whoever runs, I think would be an easy W for the opponent because they don't have anybody over there on that side. There's somebody really that can do anything. And there is a black scent, yep, because she's over there with Reverend now. And for you guys who don't know, Kamala Harris is not really an American. I mean, she is technically. She was born here and she lived here for a while in her childhood, but ultimately, Kamala was born to two immigrant parents, one from India and the other from Jamaica. And a Jamaican was not really black. Jamaica does not necessarily mean that you're black. Jamaica is a country just like the USA. There's a lot of black folks in Jamaica, but it's not all black. Anyway, her dad, biracial at best. Her dad, Barack Obama at best. But really, he looks to be more Indian than anything else. And her mom is straight Indian. So let's say, for example, let's say he's 50% Indian, 50% black, and her mom is 100% Indian. How does that make her black? Make that make sense? And she grew up primarily in Montreal, French Canada. How is that the equivalent of a black American? It's not. So the black scent is contrived the same way it is with Barack Hussein Obama, who grew up in Indonesia and Hawaii. Did not come to continental USA until he got to be a full-grown adult. Anyways, keep on moving here. So Byron known. I know it says Bryon, but I'm going to ignore that. My brain sees Byron. Anyway, he was responsible for domestic chores and the child rearing. So let me just read some of this. He was at her service. Long before Christy Nolan's husband, Byron, was exposed as a cross-dresser with a penchant for wearing oversized fake boobs, like right there. He was responsible for most of the wifely duties in their home. The former North Dakota Governor once wrote, "At our house, Byron completes many of our chores. I'm kind of like, and he is left to handle all things related to the kids, ranch, and the house." So he allowed himself to be in that kind of subservient role, some would say. Maybe he embraced that a little bit too much, and now he wants to be, sissy boy or whatever, and he wanted to be transgender as well. He wanted to be the Bruce Gender.